So third-party mobile service partners or mobile managed service partners represent an important capability or deliver an important service to organizations with large fleets of mobile devices supporting sort of that frontline mobile workforce. And so what is important to look for? There's a number of things that are important to look for from the standpoint of a service provider. One is sort of speed of deployment. How quickly can that organization operate? If I have a device that needs to be upgraded, or if I have a device that goes down that needs to be replenished in the field, so there's a sort of a speed component, if you will. Another important, and that sort of then gets multiplied. If I'm a multinational organization, what happens in a multinational capacity? If a device goes down, somewhere halfway around the globe, how can I deploy devices effectively in a global way? How can I manage carrier connectivity in a global way? Which we have differences from a country to country market. So those are certainly important competencies to consider. In addition, it's really about also offloading or offsetting sort of some of those internal constraints in terms of managing mobile devices. So it's also part of it is depot services. How can I effectively sort of manage spare parts and repair services, and that cycle of issues that come into play when dealing with large fleets of mobile devices. When considering mobile managed service providers, additional factors to also look at is life cycle. I mean, this is not just about getting a device into the hands of workers, it's also what happens once that device gets deployed, and making sure that there's a clear transition also when that device reaches end of life, and how to manage that life cycle of the device and the application. So life cycle management services is additionally critical, as is visibility. We're dealing with, oftentimes tens of thousands, if not more, devices in the field. I want to know where they are. I want to know how they're operating. I want to be able to be proactive. If, for example, a battery is about to, sort of fail, if I can be proactive and address that before it actually fails, that's a much better user experience. So being able to have analytics capabilities around the performance and the use of the device, the performance and the use of the applications, the performance and the use of the network, are incredibly valuable capabilities that organizations rely on. So with service organizations, one emerging trend that we've certainly been tracking as well is this whole concept of device as a service. And really what that offers organizations is certainly peace of mind and continuity of operations. There are financial benefits from the standpoint of when you're looking at some of these mobile investments, they're not insignificant investments, oftentimes millions, if not tens of millions of dollars. So if I can shift that, what has been a very sort of capital intensive transaction or investment for an organization, and I can shift that to a sort of an operational expense from a financial perspective, that's for a lot of organizations also very beneficial.